So C part, my two clearance lights are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing, no bulbs missing, no water inside. They're properly mounted and they are amber in color. Then my headboard or bulkhead is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. It's properly mounted, always straight, no holes and no rivets missing. Then my sidewalls on both sides are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no rivets missing. It's always straight, no holes. It's properly mounted. And on my sidewalls, there's DOT tape present on 50% length of the trailer. Then my trailer frame is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no rivets missing. It's properly mounted and always straight, no illegal welds. And my reflector is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. No nut bolts missing. It's properly mounted and amber in color. Then underneath my trailer, all of my cross members are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing. They're all properly mounted, always straight. And the floor of my trailer, the entire floor is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. It's properly mounted and there's no holes. Then my landing gear, there's 4 parts. So my landing gear is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing. It's properly mounted. Then my landing gear supports are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing. They're properly mounted. And my landing gear pad or my landing gear shoe is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing. It's properly mounted. And on the top and underneath, my landing gear pad or shoe is always clean. And my landing gear shoe or pad is always in the raised position. Then my landing gear handle is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing. It's properly mounted. And it's easy up, easy down. And it's always in the locked position or hooked position when not in use. And then we have another reflector. My reflector is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. No nut bolts missing. It's properly mounted. Then suspension system again. My spring mount and spring hanger in the back is not cracked, not damaged, not broken, and is properly welded to the frame. This is my torque rod. It is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing. It's properly mounted, always straight and adjustable. Then my leaf springs up top are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. They're not shifted, always straight and properly mounted. Then my U-clamps and U-bolts are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. They're properly mounted to the axle. Then my spacer is not cracked, not damaged, not broken, and it's always present. Then in the back, we only have hoses, not a brake line. So my brake hoses are there's no cuts, no bubbles, no leaks, and both sides are properly mounted. Then my brake chamber is not cracked, not damaged, not broken, not missing any nut bolts, not missing any clamps. Clamp is always on tight. My brake chamber is not leaking, and my brake chamber is properly mounted. Then my push rod and slack adjuster are in the back. My push rod and slack adjuster are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. No hardware missing. My push rod and slack adjuster are properly mounted. And my push rod play is not more than 1 inch. I could check by releasing the brakes and pulling by hand. Then my brake drums on the inside are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. They're not oily, not greasy, always clean, properly mounted. And then my brake shoe or brake pad is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. It's properly mounted, not oily, not greasy, and it's always clean. And my brake shoe thickness is not less than 1/4 inch. My dual tires again. My dual tire rims are always touching and no light passing through. And my tire space or bud space is not less than and not more than 4 inches. And the space is always clean. No debris inside, no rocks. My tire tread, there's no cuts, no bubbles, no leaks. Grooves are always clean, even tread wear. And my tire tread depth is not less than 232 inches. Then my sidewalls, there's no cuts, no bubbles, no leaks, no tread separation, and my tire is properly seated on the rim. My air valve stem is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. It's not leaking, no cap missing, it's not touching the rim. It's properly mounted. And I can check my tire air pressure with the air gauge. My tire air pressure should be 100 psi or up to manufacturer specifications. Then my rim is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no illegal holes, no illegal welds. And my rim is properly mounted with 10 lug nuts. My 10 lug nuts are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. And there's no signs of rust, no signs of shiny metal. Rust and shiny metal indicates something is loose. Then my hub oil seal is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing. There's no leaks. It's properly mounted. And my oil level is always full. I could check by the sight glass. Then you have two reflectors, but you have to say them individually. So my reflector is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing. Properly mounted, amber in color. Then my reflector is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing. It's properly mounted and red in color. Then my marker light is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. No nut bolts missing, no bulbs missing. There's no water inside. It's properly mounted and red in color. In the back of the trailer, my 3 clearance lights are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing, no bulbs missing, no water inside. They're all properly mounted and red in color. Then my trailer doors are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no holes, they're properly mounted, always straight. My trailer door hinges are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing, they're properly mounted. My trailer door handles are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. They're properly mounted, no nut bolts missing, and they're easy to open and easy to close and always in the locked position. While my reflector is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing, it's properly mounted and red in color. Then I have DOT tape present on the back side of my trailer. My tail lights are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing, no bulbs missing, no water inside. And my brake light, my turn signals and 4-way flasher are red in color. My trailer hook is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing. There's no spring missing and it's properly mounted. My trailer bumper is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no nut bolts missing, it's properly mounted to the frame. And DOT tape is present on the trailer bumper. My license plate is not cracked, not damaged, not broken. There's no numbers missing, no letters missing, no nut bolts missing. It's properly mounted and up to date with the DMV. Then my mud flaps are not cracked, not damaged, not broken. No nut bolts missing. They're properly mounted and they're not touching the ground and not touching the tires. That's C part.